In October 1949, a group of men from several churches in Knoxville, Tennessee, and the surrounding area met at the Christian Church of Fountain City to discuss the formation of a group that would soon begin to gather multiple times each year. A few months later, in February of 1950, with some 65 men in attendance at the Forest Avenue Christian Church, a group that would later become known as the Smoky Mountain Christian Men's Fellowship was formed. Early on, a vision statement for the fellowship was established that read in part, "We exist to develop fellowship, partnership, and understanding among the area churches and to establish and assist in planting new churches, accepting the New Testament, its commands, precepts, and examples as its only rule of faith and practice. Thus, by this common faith, and this alone, is this fellowship created and maintained." And so, beginning with the planting of the Madisonville Christian Church in 1952, this group of kingdom-minded people have been planting and serving churches for over 7 decades. As of 2024, our 75th year of serving, this organization, renamed Church Partners of the Smokies in 2016, has participated in the planting of 50 churches.
And the impact of the Smoky Mountain Christian Men's Fellowship in the Knoxville area has been immeasurable. In fact, if you look over the course of the years and the churches that are in the Knoxville area, many of them, in fact, most of them, trace their beginning to the Men's Fellowship.
We had a meeting out at David and Margaret Eubanks. There were also some folk from Gap Creek Church there. We helped start the new church there at Seymour, which later became Seymour Heights.
It was the fellowship that helped Woodlawn when they were buying property to get started in the 50s. And then I think we've been, over the years, tried to be supportive of the other churches and the plants and things that have been going on.
When you stop and think about the almost 50 churches that were planted by the Men's Fellowship and Church Partners of the Smokies, and you begin to think about the number of people been baptized, the number of marriages that have been saved, the number of people who were raised up and trained and sent out into ministry, the number of mission works around the world that have been supported by these 50 churches. It blows your mind just to begin to imagine all the ripple effect. One of the unique things about this ministry is that it is a ministry of the churches, where the various churches come together and pool the resources.
None of them are mega, but I think we're making a mega difference.
We planted many of the churches, and we want to continue being a partner with the churches in the Knoxville area. But as an extension of that partnership, we want to encourage ourselves to continue planting churches and growing churches in this area, because we've been charged by Jesus Christ himself to go into the world and preach the gospel. And that is our mission.
We still need more churches planted in our own region and even outside of our own region. As God extends his kingdom through his church, we need more churches and more communities. But also the churches that do exist need served and encouraged and helped along the way. And so I'm excited about our dual purpose as we carry that into the future. And so the need for the Church Partners of the Smokies continues into the years to come.